Today we're going to talk about Romanian deadlifts and regular deadlifts and the differences in the muscles that they each target. So a Romanian deadlift, or RDL, is mainly going to target your hamstrings and your glutes, versus a regular deadlift that's more going to kick in your quads and your back. So let's get to it. You're going to stand about hip width apart and make sure you're not locking your knees and keeping them nice and soft. Everything in an RDL is coming from your hips. So you're hinging from your hips, making sure not to overarch, keeping your head in line with your back and keeping a nice tight core. Also, when we're coming down, making sure we're not rounding our backs. So we grab some weights and we're keeping a really nice neutral spine and squeezing our booty and the back of our thighs as we come to the top. So as we notice, we're not bending our knees, we're just keeping them nice and soft. And how far down you go is going to depend a bit on your hip mobility and on your hamstring flexibility. Most people can typically go to about mid-calf, but you just want to do what works for you. You don't want to feel an intense stretch with this, and you don't want to feel, obviously, any pain. And a regular deadlift, you're starting much further down, more bend in the knees, more bend forward in your back, still keeping nice neutral, not bending forward or arching, and then squeezing to come back up, and then you're coming back down. If you're a person who has back pain, this one's probably a little bit harder on you and maybe less than ideal to start. Keeping the other one going where you're kicking in less of your back muscles would probably be better. Also, if you want to target one of your legs, or depending on your weights, want a little bit more of an intense exercise, you can kickstand one leg behind you and same exact motion, just doing one leg at a time and making sure here you're squeezing the booty and your thigh on just the front leg. So I hope that clears up the main difference between the two types of deadlifts, and so you know which one to do with the muscles you're trying to target. As always, just listen to your body. Do not do it if it hurts, and we'll see you soon.